Ooh, wee, ooh.
Ooh, wee,
Bum,
ooh.
bum, bum.
Okay, hey, it's Halloween special with the Daily Shot. There's spooky music for you. You're welcome. And we're doing another Junji Ito Tomie one. This time the second chapter, Photograph, which is way better than the first one
It is.
by like leagues amount. I would even like almost call this slightly scary. You know?
Yeah, this one definitely had moments where I was actually concerned about the welfare
Yeah.
of the protagonist. I did not understand or care about anyone in the first one. Mostly because they both murdered. They were both part of a murder.
The first one is kind of extremely muddled. But
Yeah.
this one is it's very, you know, it's well put together. It's longer. It's a lot
better
longer.
Story, I guess.
Yeah.
It's better executed. Anyway, so it starts off with this girl named Izumi who has a pretty sweet like business going on where she takes pictures of guys for the girls who like them.
Which is like
Genius.
it's implied that she like overcharges too. Like she
Yeah, I mean she upsells. She's the only one providing that service.
and she's doing it with a Polaroid. I assume no one. I think so with a Polaroid, right? Polaroid camera. But I don't think anyone has a cell phone or anything. We're not really sure when the time period is in these.
It's definitely like physical photos. It's
Yeah,
not
but you never see anyone on like a computer
yeah.
or for, like watching TV either, I guess. But like,
The point is, these pictures are pretty hard to come by, and
Yeah.
she's doing a really good job, and I'm proud of her. I think she's a great businesswoman.
she takes pictures for her friends, and then also before the public morals committee come, she takes pictures of her boy crush Yamazaki, this guy, and she tells him, so he's aware why she's taking pictures. She tells him another girl requested him, but the pictures are actually for herself. But he's a good sport about it. He poses, does the poses.
Are the pictures for herself? I don't know.
Yeah, they're for herself. She lies to him, and so she could have more pictures of him. 'Cause she's a creep.
Who's creepier, though? Who's the creepier? The guy who knows about the business, the girl who's paying for it, or the girl who's just taking some pictures for herself after
Well-
a long day's work?
Well, I mean, if like a girl came up to me like, "Hey, some girls wanted your picture. Could you pose for me?"
Wouldn't you be
I
flattered?
would be super flattered. I definitely pose, but like that doesn't make me creepy. That makes her creepy.
It makes you creepy.
It makes her creepy.
It makes you creepy.
No, it does
We're
not.
gonna have this. We're not gonna have this argument right now.
Because I'm gonna
think
win.
I think that if you knowingly pose for pictures for a girl who's gonna like wank over them, like if you
Why you gotta bring sex into it? Are you serious?
I
You just think she's not weird because she's making money.
exactly. She's the only one profiting over
But she
this.
took the pictures for herself.
Okay, but she also sells them. Actually, she does sell pictures
Not
of
the
Yeah,
does
she
she?
does. She sells
Oh.
pictures of Yamazaki.
All right.
But
Anyway,
she just keeps some of them for herself. There's nothing wrong with it.
So-
I think that she's just using her own goods, and that's fine as long as she doesn't get hooked on them like Scarface.
so she's in the middle of overcharging for one of her pictures when the public morals committee come.
And they're like, hey, you can't do that. Even though I don't get the problem. Like, what's the problem with this?
The public morals committee is led by Tomie. It's led by carbon copy of Tomie. It's like the same girl, very creepy.
Her name's Tomie.
Yeah, but she looks identical, but she's also, you could tell she's really mean spirited, and then the two guys with her kind of like her lackeys. So it's not like she's doing it for the good of morals. She's just doing it to be a dick to Izumi.
That's because she's jealous of Izumi's super dope haircut.
That's right. Izumi has like a pixie cut. It's really nice.
It's really pretty. She takes it because it's against school rules or whatever, and she walks away. And then later, she's pretty pissed off. Izumi's pretty pissed off about it. But later in the day, it gets worse because the guy she likes, Yamazaki, he wants pictures of Tomie.
Yeah, and it's not even just like, oh, the guy I likes Tomie. It's like the guy I likes Tomie, and she also just told me I can't take pictures of people anymore, and now he wants pictures of Tomie.
It's kind of suspicious if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like hella suspicious. So she does what anyone else would, any girl who has a crush would do. Exactly what he says. I don't know why she would do that. She got caught. She'd get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So she kind of haunches, like stands in like bushes that come mid thigh.
Yeah, she tries to.
And
it's weird because she crouches in the bushes and then until Tomie walks by, and then she just stands straight up. She just stands behind the bushes, like here I am.
I mean, she needed to get like a good shot, but like
Yeah.
oddly enough, Tomie's like turns to her and's like, "Okay, you want to take pictures of me? Go ahead." So she starts posing for pictures, And I remember Izumi thinks, like, I'm going to take a bunch of them. I'm going to take the ugliest ones I can.
Yeah.
So that I can
like,
show him.
One of them has to be ugly.
Yeah.
So petty.
So basically it was like a trap because the photography club, like, mayor, president, or whatever.
Oh, the teacher in charge of it. Yeah,
Whatever.
well, she gets kind of carried away. She's like, maybe I'll sell these pictures, when she didn't have to say that. She just take pictures of Tomie.
She said, I don't remember that, but whatever.
Yeah.
The point is, she acts like a complete dick, and then, like, it's clearly a setup, but she doesn't realize that 'cause she's being super jealous, and the president teacher of the photography club is, like, outraged or whatever.
Yeah, because she's selling the pictures for money, which is bad.
Yeah. I guess it was, like, Tomie's. It was, like, a setup by Tomie, and then I think she resigns from the photography club, and she gets suspended from school.
She gets suspended from school. But in the ultimate pettiness move, it turns out all the pictures of Tomie are like
demon aura coming out of her fucking head.
Yeah, she has like this weird, creepy ass face coming out of the back of her head, like a monster face. Mm-hmm. And every single picture, and
Izumi develops like 1 million copies of all of them, and then scatters them around.
Yeah. She's like, well, you told me to spread them around to everyone, bitch, so here they are, bitch.
Off the, like, she went to, like, the 3rd floor of her school, and, like,
yeah.
And Tomie was very, very upset. I mean, she was already suspended, so I guess it doesn't matter. Izumi doesn't care. Yeah, Tomie was pissed.
Yeah, like, her eyes turn white.
She orders the guys to kill her, but I think Yamazaki finds her in, like, the locker room or something.
Yeah,
and he's like, come, you gotta go, because they're gonna come kill you. And then they go to this, like, closet kind of photography room.
Yeah.
And they're just hiding, and she's like, oh, thank you. And then he comes up behind her and, like, tries to strangle her.
Yeah, he tries to strangle her with, like, a string. And it's like,
so...
It's like, I'm going to serve Tomie. It's like, oh,
really
God.
Good. That was actually one of the moments where I was genuinely surprised that something happened.
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, but she gets away.
She does. She sprays bleach or something into the
eye. The
like,
photography chemicals.
Yeah, she like threw a bottle, and he's like, my eye. Okay, so she's suspended from school, so she goes home.
Yeah.
She's spending her time at home, and her mom's like, you're such a piece of shit. How could you get suspended? And she's like, I'm leaving for like a week, conveniently.
When your dad gets home, he'll sort you out.
Yeah.
Implying that her dad's gonna
like
beat the shit out of her.
Like, great, okay, that's something that we needed to know. Her mom's like, before she leaves, I'm here to see you.
Yeah.
Which is weird for someone who's grounded. No, what happens is that she looks out the window and she sees the two guys from the Public Morals Committee, and she's like, fuck, take me with you. And Tomie's like standing at the door and it's closed. And that was also very creepy and scary.
And then she's like trying, Mom! She's like, your mom's gone.
Gone. And she's just like kind of like saunters into her room and sits down.
So Tomie begins growing, you know the face that's in all the pictures?
Oh, it's because I remember. Izumi calls her a monster.
Yeah, and then she flips out.
Yeah, and then she starts to grow the second head.
Yeah.
That's not really explained ever, like why that happens. I don't know.
Well, I mean, kind of, because Izumi's like a monster.
She is Izumi? Tomie.
Tomie's like a monster.
Tomie's a monster, but it doesn't explain why she gets so angry when someone calls her one. Okay.
The guy she's with, she's like, cut this tumor off and burn it.
And then they the guys cut off
are
her
like,
head.
Okay. And Izumi's tied up on the desk, and then
Yeah, they tied her up. They just chop off her entire head, which I think is really funny.
And they're like, whoops.
They done fucked up pretty bad.
And then doesn't the head start talking or something?
Yeah, the head starts talking, and it's like, burn this tumor. And they're about to kill Izumi when, like, the head orders them to take it out and burn it. And then Izumi literally just falls asleep tied up there with the body of Tomie again.
No, she wakes up, and then the body like stands up on its own.
Ugh, that's creepy.
Yeah, and then like she looks at the chest, and the chest has like a face on it too, and it starts laughing, and then just sprints out of the house like, see ya. Like, and then it ends with like Izumi trying to
get Tomie's blood off the walls,
but it won't come off.
That's awesome.
And that's how Photograph ends. Rating: how many pumpkins?
4 pumpkins out of 5.
I'm gonna give it 5 pumpkins out of 5.
Really?
Because I like it a lot.
I think it's like a much better story than the original Tomie.
Yeah, definitely. It just feels more put together. There's no weird like before and after type stuff, and it's genuinely scary too. It's like genuinely creepy and scary. Where the first one was kind of just like, how'd she get back? And then it ends with a weird monster. Like this one's like, whoa, what the hell's going on? You know?
I mean, to credit the monster in the other one was pretty well drawn. That's probably the only thing that was rolled on in the first one. The major issue I have with Tomie, where it's like the chapters keep happening, but it doesn't add anything to the character or what the character is. I still don't understand. I've read like 12 chapters, and I still don't get exactly what she is or why she is the way she is. Like, they try to explain it more in Mansion, but it's so fucking confusing. I guess we'll talk about it then. Mansion is the most confusing thing ever. I hate it.
Till next time.
Latest.